Hello, hello, everybody. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're all fantastic. So, first and foremost, thank you all so very much for tuning in to our meeting. I can see we have just over 100 people that are ready to learn, just over 100 people that are ready to get new knowledge that can definitely impact your life. So my name is Enos Salema, as I am seen there on the poster. That's a better version of me. And I feel so honored and blessed to be the main presenter on this session, on this meeting. And I will be joined later on by an amazing lady from Zambia that I can assure you her story is definitely going to inspire you a lot. So I am coming here live from Tanzania, and I'll be so happy to get an idea of which countries are represented on this meeting. I know we have people from different countries, and the poster said 8 p.m. and I confused the Tanzanian guys. They joined the meeting at 8 p.m. Tanzanian time instead of 9 p.m. Tanzanian time. But all in all, thank you so much. I could see some of you have been logged into the meeting from 8 a.m. Tanzanian time up to now 9 p.m. I mean 8 p.m. up to now 9 p.m. over an hour. So I can see we've got Nigeria here represented, Tanzania, we've got Zambia, we've got Uganda, we've got Namibia, we've got, I can see lots of Tanzania and lots of Zambia. We got Zimbabwe here in the house. Fantastic. This is great. We've got Namibia. This is awesome. Rwanda is there. So we literally have a number of countries from East Africa and together with the Southern Africa as well. So this will be a very exciting 1 hour that we're going to spend here together. And I can assure you, it's not just going to be an exciting meeting as in motivating, as in high energy meeting throughout. No, it will be a meeting that will get you also to think a little bit about your life. It will be a meeting that perhaps will awaken some of the dreams that you've been having for so long, and maybe they started to get buried a little bit. I want to recognize the presence of people from South Africa. I can see someone from South Africa there. So we are here today really not just to talk about what we do. I understand we have guests here that have been invited to probably take a look at what we do, but really we're not here just to talk about what we do. More importantly, we are here to show you how you can use what we do to help you achieve your goals, to help you progress in life. And I mean, can you believe we've just finished? We're almost just finishing the first month of 2024. Just saying that, it gives me, shivers inside me. Just saying that, knowing that 1 month has already passed, it reminds me of one major thing. Time really flies. And with that said, I really want to once again congratulate each and everyone here for giving your time to be part of this meeting, because one thing for sure is the knowledge that you'll get from this meeting, you can invest it and it will give you results, not just during the time when you are actually investing that knowledge. It can give you lifelong results. It can give you lifelong returns based on what we are going to talk about here today. And I understand we are here coming from totally different backgrounds. There are people that are on this meeting tonight, and you joined in because maybe you're looking for an opportunity. And you could be looking for an opportunity because right now, maybe things are not going so well for you. Right now, if you think about your life, there are lots of challenges around what is happening in your life right now. It could be financial challenges. It could be that you're working right now, but you don't feel satisfied with your work. Maybe you're working right now, but you're not satisfied with the salary. You're not satisfied with the recognition, with the respect that you're getting at work. It could be you're working, but maybe right now you're not satisfied with the personal growth that you are getting at the career that you've chosen. Maybe there are some sort of challenges that I've given you a little push to say, you know what, this evening, I'm not just gonna sleep. I'm gonna invest 1 more hour into learning something that has the potential to turn things around. And perhaps right now your challenges are maybe a little bit different, or maybe they're much, much deeper. Maybe right now you are going through a moment which gives you sleepless nights, a moment which gives you constant thinkings and wondering what is it that you can do to really change your life right now. You could be a student right now. I bet there are students listening, tuned into this meeting. You could be a student right now, and every time when it's time to pay the fees, you struggle. When you think about your family, when you think about where you're coming from, when you think about your parents, it really gets to you and saying, you know what, I wish I could do more for my parents. Maybe you are the firstborn and you've got siblings that they're looking up to you, and you are facing challenges yourself, and you're wondering, how can I even be able to support my siblings? How can I even be able to inspire my siblings? Or maybe right now you're at the time where life is about to begin. You're about to graduate and you're thinking about life after the university. We all know, the job market out there is pretty slim. Very, very few jobs. And those that are lucky to get employed, most of them, in no time, they wish to change their jobs and they keep changing, but still things are not happening. And the most important thing for me is not just for you to take a look at what we do now, is for you to get inside yourself and really ask yourself, what is it in your life right now that you wish to change? Because this is a brand new year we have ahead of us, and we have every power to change it, and we have every potential and the possibility of making 2024 a totally different, amazing year for you. What is it that right now, I can say bluntly, what is it right now that you hate? What is it right now that pains you? What is it right now that you say, you know what, if I could have a magic wand, I would change it. It could be you are in debt right now. You are sinking in debts, and you want to find a way to get out of that. What is it? What is it that right now is causing you to say something has to change? I can't continue living like this. And I understand that, because if I look at my life journey, I've been through a part of my life whereby I was facing challenges, and I've been through a part of my life whereby I thank God I managed to overcome the challenges. I managed to handle all the challenges. And now, if you ask me, what is really pushing me right now is my dreams. And you could definitely be in this meeting, and what is driving you, what is pushing you right now is not so that you can get out of debt, but rather so that you can get to financial freedom. Maybe right now you're not driven by the fact that you hate taking, public transport, but rather maybe you are thinking about your dream car, and you're wondering, how can you get to a point whereby you can actually afford a brand new car for yourself? Maybe your parents are not really struggling right now, but you say, you know what, I want to retire my parents. I want to take my parents for a vacation. Maybe that's what's driving you right now, because everybody is driven either by their challenges or is driven by their dreams. And you need to ask yourself right now, what is your major driving force right now? Is it your challenges or is it your dreams? And if you can be here with me, and if you can go to the chat, I just want to get an idea of where we are right now. If you can go to the chat, someone is saying they're not hearing anything. I just want to be sure, guys. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me, guys? If you can hear me, please confirm. I could be presenting to myself for the past, I don't know, 10 minutes. Oh, fantastic. Can you hear me? Thank you so much. So loud and clear. Thank you so much. So if you could go to the chat right now and just write, what is your biggest driving force right now? Is it challenges or is it your dreams? Are you at a point whereby your life is comfortable and you say, you know what, I'm looking at a way to get there, or are you at a point where you say, you know what, I feel a little bit stuck and I want to get myself unstuck. I want to get out of where I am right now. I want to move to a whole new level. And you know what? One thing that I'm seeing is most people are right now driven by both. And I love that. You are driven by the challenges, and at the same time, you are driven by your dreams. And some of you are driven by your challenges. Someone saying that I want to buy a car. You know, we are all driven by totally different things. One thing that I want to remind you is whether right now you're going through challenges or not, but one thing for sure is your dreams, whatever those dreams are, they are possible. And there's a reason why the Almighty God decided to put those dreams in your head and perhaps in your heart. There's a reason. There's a reason why. There's a reason why, you know, you at some point said, I want to own this mansion. There's a reason why you thought about owning a certain car. There's only one reason, and that reason is because you can actually do it. You have the potential to achieve those dreams. And that's why they're inside your mind and your heart at the first place. Now, when you think about going for your dreams, one thing for sure, whether it's going for your dreams or getting out of challenges, when you think about it, one thing for sure is it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. That's definitely it. It's going to be tough. And that's one of the reasons why I really love what we do. Because what we do, we're not just going to spend an hour with you, motivate you, and tell you that everything is possible. No. What we're going to introduce you to this evening is an opportunity for you to be part of a global family that's going to hold your hand, that's going to coach you, that's going to mentor you, that's going to push you at some point, so that you can keep the focus on your goals, so that you can keep the focus on your dreams, so that you can keep the focus on the possibilities that you can actually transform your life. And I can tell you, I am one of the people that I can stand tall and say, you know what? This opportunity that I'm going to talk about tonight has transformed my life completely. And for me, the journey started a long time ago, precisely 17 years ago. While I was still a student at the university, I was doing my bachelor in computer science. And as I was studying, I was doing small businesses here and there, you know, just trying to make sure that I make a little bit of an extra income. And when I was on the age of graduating, I started to look at my life a little bit differently. I started to look at my life much more seriously. I started to ask myself the tough questions. And I want to encourage you to ask yourself those tough questions. And one of the tough questions is, hey, have you already found an opportunity that can take you to your dreams? Whether you'll get there or not is a totally different question. But have you found that opportunity? And for me, back then, 2007, as much as I was hardworking, I was open-minded. I mean, I was ready for success, but I had not yet found the opportunity that could take me to my dreams. And, you know, they say, if you knock on the door shall be opened for you. And my mind was open, searching for opportunities. And an opportunity came to me. I got an invite to attend a session just like this one, only that it was not via Zoom. It was a physical meeting. And I was introduced to a business model that promised, I can say, a lot, or maybe to be much more accurate, I can say it promised too much. Honestly, it promised too much. And at some point, you know, it felt too good to be true. At some point, I started to say, you know what? This thing cannot be real. That was 17 years ago. At some point, I was feeling like, if this opportunity is real, then why isn't everybody doing it? I mean, if it has the potential to give you what I was shown, why isn't everybody doing it? I had those questions running in my mind. And I can tell you, if you're on this meeting this evening and you're a guest, you will get those questions. I got those questions. At some point, I was getting excited as the meeting was going on. At some point, I started to doubt. At some point, I felt like I'm being cheated. At some point, I doubted the opportunity. You know, some other time, I'll doubt myself. But all in all, I thank God because of one thing. God gave me the courage to say, you know what, Enos, jump into it. I jumped into the business 2007 while I was still a student, graduated, went to work for Vodacom. And my job was okay, it was fine. It wasn't like a boring job or anything. No, I did computer science and I was working for Vodacom, the biggest telecom company in Tanzania, IT department. So things seemed quite okay, but I was not satisfied. And I could clearly see that my job cannot get me there. It cannot give me the life that I want. And I'm not saying being employed is bad. I'm not saying Vodacom is a company, is a bad company. No, no, no. What I'm saying is we need to ask ourselves those tough questions. Have I already found an opportunity that if I really stick with it, it can take me there? And when I realized that there's no way I'm going to reach my dreams through Vodacom, I said, I've got two options. I either forget about my dreams or I find a way to build a part-time opportunity that has the potential to get me there. At that point, I wasn't looking for something small to make an extra income. No, at that point, I was really looking for an opportunity that can get me there. And I looked at that business. I looked at the potential of the business. I said, you know what? This can take me there. I started putting in the time. I started putting in the effort. I remember when I was still employed, I would invest about 2 hours a day into the business, 2 hours every day into the business for like 9 months. And in 9 months, my income from the business started paying me more than 10 times my salary. I resigned 2008. I went to business full time. And one of the things that I did when I went full time, I started to expand my business in other countries. I remember 2008, I expanded to Zambia. Do we have guys from Zambia here? 2010, I expanded from Burundi. I know there are very few Burundians here, if any, because this is an English session. And the business has now expanded to so many other countries that I have not even been there. But the nature of our business gives you an opportunity, you know, for the business to have a ripple effect where it can go, you know, to countries that perhaps you have never even stepped your foot on. I have a business right now in Namibia, a thriving business in Namibia, and I've never been in Namibia. I have a business right now in South Africa, which is doing amazing. I've been to South Africa a number of times, but I've never been to South Africa to build a business, but my business has expanded there. And why am I sharing all of this? To remind you that your dreams are possible, regardless of where you are right now, regardless of the challenges that you're facing right now. Those challenges, the pain that you're getting from the challenges, use that pain as a reason for you to say, you know what? I'm going to use that pain to help me grow. I'm going to use that pain to say, I'm not going to remain here. And when you're building a business, you know, I've shared just a part of my story. I've only shared the nice part of my story. I've shared my story as if it was easy. No, it was not easy. When I decided to join the business, after I managed to convince my mind, because my first challenge was my own mind. My own mind was rejecting the possibility of me living my dream life, my own mind. And when I said, you know what, I'm going to jump in, I jumped in. Just like anybody else, when you start something that you're excited with, you'll definitely go and talk to people around you. And I started to get discouraged by people around me. And I got discouraged by my own mother, who said, you know what, my son, you better just focus on your studies. Finish your studies, you will get a good job, and you go like everybody else, you know? My own mother. And she wasn't doing that because she didn't want me to be successful. She was protecting me. And I can assure you, maybe by the time you're done with this meeting, you will feel like, you know what? I want to jump into this business, but the people around you, people who love you, and I can tell you, they truly love you. They might want to protect you. But I thank God that I did not even listen to my mom, because you know what? After building the business for about 5 months, she saw my success coming in. She also got excited. She jumped into the business. And within 1 year, she had managed to build a business that was earning her more than what she had ever earned in her life. She got a trip to the US, which she did not have to pay for, paid for by the company. She got back from the US, super excited. She used to do small businesses at home, keeping chicken and everything there. She closed down everything. She went on to the business. She went on to build a very successful business. And I can tell you, you know, until her passing, may she rest in peace, she lived an amazing life just because of this opportunity. And I thank God that I did not say no. I did not give up because she told me that I cannot do it. So you are here listening to me for yourself. You are here listening to me for people that you love. You are here listening to me even to people that you have not even met yet. Because through my journey, and I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet, but I'm trying to remind you what's coming for you if you will do this business. I'm trying to remind you what is possible. Through me doing the business, I've managed to inspire people that I've never even met. I would go to a country and I would meet people. They say, Enos, can I take a photo with you? I've never met those people. Some of them, they come and tell me, Enos, because of what you achieved, you gave me hope. You gave me the reason to believe that it is possible. So my friend, my dear brother and my dear sister listening to me right now, you could be a torchbearer for so many other people. You could be the reason why there are people behind you right now that you don't even know. All they need is for you to become your best self. And when you don't become your best self, you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting so many other people. Now, to achieve success, they all say it takes 200%. 100% has to come from you. Another 100% has to come from the opportunity that you have chosen. And there might be hundreds of opportunities out there, but I know one opportunity for sure that can take you to your dream life, whatever those dreams are, whether it is just about getting out of challenges or it is you living your dream life, whatever it is, this opportunity can take you there. And the opportunity that has helped me, has helped hundreds, if not thousands of people around the world, is an opportunity. It's an opportunity that's brought to you by a global company that's called Forever Living Products. Now, maybe Forever Living Products is something that you've seen around. Maybe you have kind of heard about it. And if you've kind of heard about it, I'll understand if you've heard the bad part of it. You know, bad news always spreads faster than good news. You know, if you want to if you don't believe that, do something bad tomorrow and you'll see how many people will know about it. But do something good tomorrow. Nobody will talk about it. Nobody will know about it. So you are here today. One major thing that you'll accomplish by the end of this meeting, you would have known in details how Forever works and how you can benefit from it, to the point where you can make a decision whether this can be an opportunity for you or not. So you are here for knowledge, to get information that can help you get to making a decision. And when we talk about Forever Living Products, you know, I've been building this business together with my wife full-time. She's a medical doctor. She had put aside her medical career. Now for 15 years, we are building this business together. 15 years. We got married 13 years ago, but we started working together in the business even before we got married. 15 years we're doing the business together. We are fully focused on it. We are blessed with amazing, amazing kids. We've got 2 boys and 1 girl. I love them so much. And we are able to take them to one of the best schools in Tanzania, courtesy of this opportunity. And why have we trusted this opportunity that much? And maybe the most important question is not why have we trusted it? Why should you trust this opportunity? Because before you put your time or your effort in anything, the first question you need to ask yourself is, can I trust the opportunity? Why should you trust Forever? Is it there's some guy in Tanzania that's saying this is an amazing opportunity? No, don't trust Forever because I'm saying it's an amazing opportunity. Trust Forever because of what it stands for, because of the roots that it has. It started before most of us were born. I wasn't born. 1978. Last year, we celebrated 45 years of Forever. This year in May, we are going to celebrate 46 years of Forever. The company has expanded in over 167 countries around the world. So yes, you are here on a Zoom meeting, but if you will do this business, I want to remind you, you won't be doing business with the person that invited you here. You won't even be doing business with me. You will be doing business with Forever Living Products. And Forever offers an opportunity for you to be part of an industry that is thriving right now. And one thing that I want to tell you is the world of business is changing super fast. And because the world of business is changing, it is very important for you to understand how can you position yourself correctly. If I look at Forever Tanzania, since we came up to now, we have managed to provide an opportunity for people of all caliber. We have got university students, first-year university students who are paying their own school fees because of this opportunity. We've got employees who are not able to save money and now they're saving because of this opportunity. We've got entrepreneurs that have been, you know, insecure about their businesses, and now because of Forever, they have more security. The world of business is changing super fast. You know, back in the days, the billionaires, people who became billionaires were people who invented something. People that invented cars, they became billionaires. People that invented telephone, they became billionaires. All people who invented things became billionaires. And then years down the line, It was no longer about who invented something. It was about who can make the same thing that was already invented, who can make something similar at a cheaper price. So the next billionaires were people who could copy a certain technology and make it a little bit cheaper so that it can be afforded by most people. And billionaires came out of that. Now we are at an age which is no longer about who makes something. Now the new billionaires right now globally, people that are moving, the movers and shakers of the world right now, most billionaires right now are coming not from manufacturing, but they're actually coming from distribution. What's causing people right now to grow fast in business is distribution. If you look at some of the billionaires that I hope you know them, it's okay if they don't know you, but you need to know them. Jeff Bezos from Amazon, he has been the number one, the richest person, number one in the world for so many times. And how did he get there? He started Amazon. Amazon was simply a distribution business. He wasn't making the products. He simply had a website that could connect a manufacturer and the end user. He was somewhere there in between. He was making it easy for you, the consumer, to access the manufacturer directly, to access the person that makes the products directly. And then Jeff Bezos became a billionaire through distribution. Think about China, Alibaba, one of the top billionaires in China, Alibaba. Again, now I'm in Tanzania. I can simply go to my phone and order one pair of shoe from a factory in China. Can you see that? Why? Because they've managed to find a way where they can distribute. So right now, on the 21st century, the business model that can help you grow fast is no longer manufacturing, it's actually distribution. Now, Forever gives you an opportunity to build a distribution business. And it gives you an opportunity to build a distribution business, which makes it a little bit easier for you because they make the products. And the good thing, they've decided to focus on a miracle plant called aloe vera. And from aloe vera, they've made products that opens up a very huge market for you because aloe vera has got benefits outside the body and also inside the body. And the fact that we'll be marketing products that touches someone's look and also how you feel, definitely you have an endless market waiting for you. So from aloe vera, Forever's made, different types of products. And I'm going to browse through these products, not really to go into details of what the products are or what they do, but rather to show you the market potential of these products. And you have now an opportunity to build a distribution business around these products, a distribution business whereby you don't need to think about which products should I deal with. You don't need to think about where will I get my products. The company takes care of that. The only thing you need to do is to handle the distribution part. And the good thing is the Forever decided to tackle two major industries, and that is health and beauty. And those are two big, gigantic industries. There won't be a day where people wake up in the morning and not care about their health. There won't be a day where people wake up in the morning and not to care about their looks. As long as there are people out there, people are concerned about their health and people are concerned about their looks. So from aloe vera, we've got nutritional supplements, we've got aloe vera drinks, which help with improving every system in your body. And right now, you know what's the biggest threat right now when it comes to our health? Is no longer the communicable diseases. Our biggest threat right now is actually the non-communicable diseases. Those are the number one killers right now. Those are the number one killers in our families. I bet each and every one of us here in our families, we have someone that's already probably suffering from diabetes, if not diabetes, maybe even cancer, cardiovascular diseases, cardiovascular being the number one killer among the non-communicable diseases. So if Forever makes products that can help your body improve the systems in the body so that it can fight better the non-communicable diseases, we've got a huge market waiting for us there. We've got personal care products. These are things that we all use each and every day. Your deodorant, your toothpaste, your skincare products. That's another industry within Forever that is simply huge. And the good thing, people are getting marvelous results from the products. Now, when I'm browsing through these products, what I want you to think about right now is the people around you. Just start to think about the people around you. How many people do you know out there that will go an extra mile to make sure that they get rid of just one pimple that came out? Now, imagine the market potential that's there right now on skincare. I mean, we have billionaires that are only dealing with skincare. And I love the fact that forever, it opens up a huge market for you. Literally, almost anybody that you can come across, there's a product within the company that can be of interest to them. And that should assure you on the market of the products. Because if you're doing business, I mean, market is the number one. We've got nutritional supplements that are very good for your reproductive health as well. The reproductive health right now is in deep challenges right now, both on the side of men and also on the side of women as well. We've got women that are having challenges to conceive. And I'll tell you, my wife had that challenge called PCOS. So we stayed our first 4 years in marriage. I mean, we did not have a child. First 4 years in marriage. And I'm not saying like, it was tough there, fighting and all that. No, but we are not able to have a child. And then when we got to a point where we say, you know what, we want now to start having a family. For us, it wasn't easy. We had to use the products. We used the products for actually 2 months. And wow, we thank God. We got our first son. And the second one came by surprise. Totally surprised. Because we thought maybe we need to get on the products very seriously, for her to conceive again. But luckily, the condition that she had, PCOS, was dealt with the products completely dealt with the products. And we are happy that as of right now, we've also managed to help other families that are having the same challenges. And I can assure you, there's someone around your community right now that is praying endlessly, so that they can be able to conceive. There's someone praying out there. Can you imagine if you'll actually be a solution to that person? We've got men right now. When it comes to men, our major challenges, what are our major challenges? Our reproductive health, what is our major challenges? We all know as men what we need right now because of the food we eat, the lifestyle that we are unable to perform. It is straightforward as that. So if you have products that can help on that area, I mean, if you're thinking business, we've got people that can be helped. We've got products that can help with the prostate health. I mean, no man wants to play around with their prostate health, and Forever's covered all that. Let me finish up with our big industry, which is the weight loss industry. I mean, the number of people out there that want to lose weight is incredible. Way too big. I mean, out of every 10 people, not less than 3, they need to lose weight. And it's predicted, I think by 2035, if I'm not mistaken, close to half the world population will be overweight. Half the world population will be overweight. I mean, if you're thinking in terms of helping people, you've got billions of people to help. If you're thinking in terms of business, God forbid, but if you're thinking in terms of business, you have got that huge market waiting for you. And if anybody that wants to lose weight, the major question they'll ask themselves is, will it work? And the second question is it safe? And what will give you the assurance that the products are safe? I mean, they've been there for 45 years right now, being sold in over 167. It gives you the assurance. The only thing left there is, will the products work? And when I look at the industry of the weight loss industry, it's actually one of the industry that is very easy to build a business around, because you can simply take a picture of that lady there, let's say Rafia, that lost 20 kgs after she conceived. By the way, a story with Rafia, she came to Forever for business. She attended a meeting, but just before she went for the meeting, she had issues on her reproductive health. She went to the gyne, and the doctor told her the first thing that when she got her results, the doctor looked at her, as young as she was, and asked her that tough question: do you have children already? And if a doctor asks you that, you know that you're in trouble, because she had very big fibroids, and the only solution was to operate so as to remove the fibroids. And if they'd done that, chances are her uterus will be so messed up, she will not be able to hold a baby for 9 months. And luckily, she went for a Forever meeting to listen to a business opportunity only to hear a testimony of someone that had fibroids and just used the supplements, and the fibroids, diminished until they disappeared. And she said, you know what, I'm going to use the products. And she used the products, and now she's a mother of 2 amazing children, and she gained weight and she has lost weight as well. I mean, these products can be seriously saving people's lives out there. So me and you right now, we have got people out there waiting to hear about these products. Now, if you come back to the business now, we've seen the company, we've seen the nature of products that we have, and you have an opportunity to build a distribution business. But how do you do it? You don't do through the normal mode of business whereby a product will come from the manufacturer, and then maybe it will go to the main distributor, and then it will go to the wholesaler, to the retailer, and then to the end user. This is how a product moves. And everybody there normally gets a little bit of profit. Nothing wrong with this system, but with this system, everybody shares the profit. Now, we don't use this system. In Forever, we use a new business model that's called network marketing, which positions you like Jeff Bezos, whereby you are placed in the middle, in between the manufacturer and the consumer. So you are given an opportunity right now to be, you can call yourself an agent, you can call yourself a distributor of Forever, whereby you access the products directly from the company and you get to retail them directly to the end user. Now, I know once I say selling to someone, retailing to someone, some of you are already saying, okay, Enos, I knew there will be something about this meeting that I cannot do. Maybe right now you're thinking about selling, and you're imagining yourself, knocking into people's door and convincing them to buy something that they don't want. No, that's not the way we sell the products. And actually, when you join the business, the first thing that we're going to do is to help you build a customer base. And we'll help you get a customer base from 2 main areas. And you better listen to these 2 main areas. The first one is the people you know, your friends, your relatives, your colleagues. Now, not everybody will get support from their friends, relatives, and colleagues. Some of you will go talk to your friend and say, hey, since when have you become a doctor? We know you. You used to sell clothes and now you're trying to talk to me like as if you're a doctor. Maybe some of you will not get a lot of support from the people you know. And that's one of the good things about our business. You are not expecting to get your market only from your friends and colleagues. We'll also show you how you can tap into the unlimited markets, which is the people that you don't know. We'll show you how you can use social media, to access people that you have never met. We'll show you how you can use tools that can enable you to literally get customers at the comfort of your home. And we have people right now that are selling these products at the comfort of their homes. And since we have done it, we'll show you how you can also do it. So this is the first part of our business, whereby we buy from Forever, we sell to our customers, and you earn a huge profit. For those who love numbers, our profit starts from 43 to 92%. 92% profit, guys. It is no joke. And the good thing about Forever is a business with very, very few overheads, because you don't need an office. You don't need to employ anybody, so that means the profit which you get, you really, really realize it as your profit. Now, think about this. Let's say Forever comes to your country. Let's say you are in Namibia, you're in Windhoek, Namibia, and you are the only person distributing these products in Windhoek. Do you think you can finish the whole market in Windhoek? Definitely not. So as Forever, the only way for them to access a bigger market is not by you selling a lot. It's by you selling just enough what you can sell. And then they give you an opportunity to bring in other people that can also distribute these products, because the market, it's too big. I'm 17 years in the business, and up to today, we are still looking for distributors. Forever is 45 years old, and we are still looking for distributors. And every year, we have people joining the business, and they end up building businesses bigger than the people that have been in the business for 5 years. Why? Because there are no limitations in this business. You can grow as fast as you want. So you have an opportunity not just to buy and sell, you also have an opportunity to bring in other people that can also buy from the company, and then they go sell to their end users, or they go sell to their consumers. Now, if you think about it, these two streams of income. The first income, the profit when you sell the product, for me, that's like a quick income that you can use to actually, let me say, get out of challenges. Let's say right now you have challenges with debts. You've got debts and you need an extra, let me put it in dollars because I know many countries are represented here. You need an extra $500 a month, to just get out of debt. You can make that just by marketing the products. But let's say you're here and you say, you know what, Enos, I want to build a massive business. I want to build a business that can get me my dream life. I want to build a business that can make me own mansions. I want to build a business that can really, really transform my finances. Then we would say, don't just end at marketing and selling the products. You also build a team. Because when you start to build a team, literally, your income becomes limitless. And when I got this concept, I said, you know what? I'm going to do both. So back then, when I was doing my business part-time, 2 hours a day, 1 hour during lunch, no Zoom back then, I would sit with someone physically and do a presentation to them. One person during lunch, one person when I knock off the office at 5 p.m. I would talk to 2 people per day. Was it easy? Not easy. Because those 2 people that I would talk to, I was praying that they all say yes, but not everybody will say yes. A lot of them were saying no to me. And if I'm to give you some facts, some numbers, and I want you to get them, because I don't want you to join because you think this is just an easy way to get rich. No. I want you to join understanding that this is a business that's going to challenge you and that's going to build your character. And the stronger the character, the better person you are. And the better person you are, the bigger a business you can build. So I remember back then, I would talk to 10 people, and this will work for you as well. Out of every 10 people that you can talk to, expect not 5 to join, not 6, not 4, not even 3. Expect only 1. Expect only 1 to join. So if out of 10, I'll get 1, 9 will say no. And I want to really underline that, I talk to 10, 1 says yes, 9 say no. And you know how people say no. Some just say no. Some they say no by never picking up your call. Some they say no and tell everybody else to also say no to you. Some they say no and they laugh at you. Some will say no and they will warn you that, you've picked an opportunity that's going to drag you. Everybody has their way of saying no. And that is not easy. That can be, straightforward. It can make you feel like quitting. But if you will choose to persist, the results will be amazing. And if you are new, when you join the business, we understand those challenges. So we're going to hold you close. We're going to walk with you step by step until you manage to build that business, until you manage to build a team. And I can tell you, the team that you can build here, it can take you places that would have never imagined. And the good thing, these people that you have brought in, they are also going to be enjoying the business. They'll also be selling the products, making their profit, and everybody will be happy there in the opportunity. And one thing that most people fail to really see, and I hope you have seen it, is the fact that we've got 2 income streams. One, we market the products, we sell, we make a profit. Number 2, we recruit other people. And when we recruit other people, we build a team. And every month we get paid from what the team has done, which is one of the major secret to all the wealthy people. All wealthy people you can think about today, they have an income that's not coming from their personal sweat. You have to make an income that's coming from the time and the effort of other people as well. That's the only way you can build leverage. And that's the only way you can be able to achieve financial freedom. But even just selling the products can get you there. Even just selling the products. And we have got so many different ways that we use to sell the products. You'll tell us which one you prefer. There are some who are not into social media. We can still show you how you can sell these products without a social media. Of course, I know most people right now are using social media, and the potential on social media is huge. So we'll definitely help you that. Bill Gates say that if your business is not on the internet, then your business will be out of business. The potential is simply huge. Even Tanzania, one of the 3rd countries in the world, down there on the economy, half the population is online. So the market potential is simply huge. And we have people that have managed to build their businesses online, and they're making amazing profit. And I'll tell you, I'll give you a few testimonies of some of the people that we've worked with. And the reason why I'm giving these testimonies really not just to, to polish the opportunity, but to remind you that what we are talking about here today has worked for people who are just like you. What we're talking about today is not just some pep talk. No, this is an opportunity that you can use just like the way other people have used. Let me tell you about this guy called Venance. He didn't manage to go to school that much. He ended at very lower levels on his studies, and he moved from the place that he was living. He came to town, to Dar es Salaam, for those who know Tanzania. He started doing small businesses, here and there. He got a job. He was working as doing welding. He was a welder. And then from there onwards, he was walking in the streets selling SIM cards. I mean, this is a pure hustler. This is someone that was really, really, working day to day, trying to make ends meet. He struggled with so many things. Luckily for him, one day he met Forever, and he was super excited with Forever. He loved the opportunity, but he was a little bit skeptic if he's going to make it, because he looked at the people around him and he was wondering who can really afford these products. I mean, he was surrounded by people who cannot even afford 3 meals. I mean, not people that are in debt, talking about people who cannot even be given a loan. Those are the kind of people that were around him. But he was ready to learn, and we showed him how we can just use Instagram to get customers. And he markets our weight loss programs, and he makes a nice profit, I can assure you. Every month, if I'm to put it in dollars, every month he makes somewhere between $800 to about $1,000 on monthly basis, marketing the products 100% online. So he has his Instagram page, and he sells to people he has never met before. So you could be on this session right now, and you're thinking about your friends and your relatives, and feeling like, if I go post this on my family's group, they're all gonna attack me. Well, it's okay if they attack you, and if they don't buy, it is still okay. You did your part, but guess what? There's a bigger market out there, and we'll show you how you can tap into it. And for sure, if you'll get into it, you'll be amazed by what you can achieve. And we're so proud of Venance as a young guy who was really struggling in life. Last year, he managed to save over $4,000. Now, I know for some of you, $4,000 is like, what is $4,000? But this is someone that was living on a salary of less than $100 a month, less than $100 a month. And right now, he gets to save thousands of dollars. And I bet there are people who are employed, at good jobs, or rather good-looking jobs, and they are not able to save even $4,000, but Venance could do it. And I love the way Forever has now really helped so many young ladies. We have ladies who have managed to start to really, really handle their lives from their studies. Like Mwantumu here, a very young lady from Tanzania. She paid for her own school fees. She assisted her parents to finish the house that they were building, and she's fully independent. And I mean, for a young student, first year, second year, to be able to save about $5,000, 10 million Tanzanian shillings, about $5,000 within just 7 months as a student. I mean, that's a decent income. I mean, how many students out there that are struggling to pay for school fees? And then we have young ladies and young men in Tanzania that are making an income that is way, way, way more than that. She's fully independent and able now to buy things that she wants for herself. And we also have employees. We have employees that were, at a point in their life where they say, you know what, I'm not satisfied with my job. I want to grow faster financially. Ted is one of them. She's employed up to now 6 years in the business, still running her business full time. And I work with her closely, so I know each and every month she makes a profit just by marketing these products between $800 and $900 each and every month. Her first year in the business, she managed to save over $4,000. She bought her first car within 2.5 years of building the business. And I can tell you, for a young lady that was employed for years and could not even manage to buy a $3,000 car, and now she managed to buy a car worth over $10,000. It is amazing. Now, I want to bring on board right now a young lady from Zambia that I got an opportunity to meet her a few years ago. And she has an amazing story, guys. The way her life is getting transformed by Forever is simply amazing. The way she's using Forever to touch the lives of people that she loves, it is simply amazing. And I know just last week, I was with her in Nairobi. We had a big convention, 6 countries together. By the way, guys, one of the things that you're going to love in Forever is traveling and meeting new people each and every day. So I want to invite Lydia here to come and share with us how Forever has managed to really, really touch her life. Lydia, are you ready to speak? I've unmuted you.
Yes, Lydia, I'm here.
Warm welcome, and massive congrats for pushing on. And I know, before she even starts to speak, when she was coming for the event in Nairobi, she faced a lot of challenges along the way, and she persisted. It was so close for her to miss her trip, but she still persisted. And I know it's because she's someone that when she wants something, she really goes for it. So Lydia, the floor is yours. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Lydia. Good evening, everyone. And thank you so much for this rare opportunity to share my story. And to all the guests, thank you so much for sparing this time to come and take a look at what we are doing. Like introduced, I'm Lydia Kunda. I'm a teacher by profession, and I'm a supervisor in the business, building the business full time. So I graduated in 2019, and since then I've been trying to look for something to do, something that is not in line with my profession, but nothing. So in 2021, I met this opportunity through a friend, and when I was introduced to this business, I was like, how am I going to do the business? Me being an introvert, how am I going to talk to people? Because they said you just need to talk to people. But then I was told by the leaders to say, don't worry about how you're going to do the business. Just come with the why you want to do the business. And I definitely changed my mindset, and I said, let me go for it. Let me try to do Forever. And in the month of April, I made a profit of 13,000 kwacha. I don't know what a 13,000 can do to you, but it really did a lot to me. And it gave me the belief to say, truly, this business works. And trust me, since then, I've never looked back. And of course, when you come into the business, we work on goals. So I was taught to write down goals, even simple goals, money goals, even small goals. And my goal was at least to put my brother into a boarding school. And yeah, you can say, okay, Lydia, putting someone to a boarding school, that's obvious. But then I really wanted my brother to be in a boarding school for various reasons. And through this opportunity, I managed to get my brother from mom, and he's under my care, under my sponsorship. And this year he's graduating, he's completing his secondary school education through my care and through my sponsorship. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud that I said yes to this opportunity, because it wouldn't have been possible for me to be called even a guardian. And of course, along the way, it was my mother's birthday. And I thought to myself, what can I get for her? And I grew up in a home where we didn't have a fridge. At some point, we had the fridge, common fridges that are found in hotel rooms. And then it used to give mom gas issues. So I just said, okay, let me just buy her a fridge. So I bought her a fridge. I went to deliver that fridge, and I learned that her phone was ever on charge. So I tried to remove the phone from charge, and she was like, leave it, it's on life support. So we joked about it, we laughed about it, but then it didn't just sit well with me. I just got up in the morning and I went to buy a phone. It's not a good phone, but it's a smartphone that an elderly person can use. And trust me, since then she has been so excited. Even up to now, when she calls me and I sound sleepy, she'll be like, what are you doing at home? Are you not supposed to be at work? Because of the things that I've been able to do for my family, and because of what I've done for her so far, she thinks I'm doing a job, but I'm just doing my business from the comfort of my home, just using the phone. So she has been excited, and I'm glad that I've made her proud so far. Uh, and I'm helping my family. I'm helping my family in so many ways. And when I was introduced to this business, they showed people traveling to various places. They showed places that I never even heard of. And I said, okay, this thing is for people who have been in the business for quite some time. Lydia, you're making a 13,000. You can just continue making. I was so comfortable in making such amounts of money every month that comes by selling products. I was so comfortable because I thought network marketing is about people who have been in the business for quite some time. But guess what? 6 months into the business, I qualified going to Dubai. It was so amazing, and it was so beautiful. We were over 5 countries there, and we were trained by one of the most successful leaders there, and it was just beautiful. We visited the product center, and like mentioned, Forever is in over 167 countries. Even in Dubai, Forever is there, and it was so amazing. Just to even interact with other people doing the business, it also gave me that to have another perspective about the business, to look at the business in another way. And I never came back the same. And of course, my highlight was the Miracle Garden, which in my life, when I see on social media, I used to think it's an imaginary thing, doesn't exist. It's too nice. But I visited the Miracle Garden, which was so beautiful. When I was in Dubai, at some point I had to reflect. I was like, I'm an employed teacher, and I'm in Dubai. If I was going to be employed, or maybe like I just asked myself, like, an employed teacher in Dubai doing what? But I thank God for this opportunity that has enabled me even to reach Dubai, that I never even imagined. When you're at a certain level in life, you can't even imagine certain things. You limit your imagination, you limit your dreams. But I thank God forever has opened my eyes. It has even enabled me to dream bigger because of the things that I've seen people achieving and the things that I'm achieving. So that was in November. In January last year, we went to Zanzibar, a beautiful island. It was Success Day, and it was just beautiful. Of course, people were traveling Tanzania is very near. People were traveling by road, by train, but I just had to put a goal. How many of these clean nines can I sell for me to get to Zanzibar, at least by flight? I was so excited. I planned with my mentor. I pushed the business, and I was able to fly to Tanzania. And I was among the people who were recognized for doing the business. And I was so excited because I shared stage with one of the most successful leaders in the business, the management. It was just so beautiful, together with others from Zambia who are doing the amazing job in the business. And when I was seated in the business presentation, like, people came to share how the business has been so far for them. I saw 23 years driving BMW, 24 years I graduated with this car. Like, it really touched me. And I was like, okay, I've been playing small. Let me go back to Zambia and put up goals that are scaring me. The goals that maybe let me just try to set goals that I can work on. I came back and I had to write goals. Those goals I didn't even share with my mentor. I shared along the way because I was scared maybe she would be reminding me, Lydia, you said you're going to achieve this. What is happening? But then I later shared the goals. One of my goals was to buy a car, which I said by end of December, like the end of the year, I'm going to buy a car. Or by the end of the year, I'm going to invest in do something. Most of the times I do the business from home, and I use a lot of bikers, and I've seen how much they've been making, having interacted with them. And I thought it's a good investment. So I invested in the bike. I bought the bike for 24,500 cash. I remember I was asked, how are you going to pay installments? I was like, I'm paying cash. I paid cash. And the person that I carried to go and buy was like, wow, where did you get all this money? So it's because of this business. Some people look at this business like a small thing, like it's something for people who have nothing to do, like people are struggling. But after achieving buying a bike, I even earned some respect from other people from my society. And also I managed to get a car. It's not a Porsche car. It's not something it's not a BMW. It's not a German machine per se, but it's something that is, I move from point A to point B. I'm yet to buy my dream car, and I've seen that it's possible. And I'm able to even move products. If my clients calls, I'm able to deliver products easily. And it is so amazing. And these are the goals that I had put that I'm going to tick by the end of the year. I ticked these two goals in June, in the first quarter of the year. That's when I managed to tick both these goals. And my next goal was to buy a phone. At least I buy a smartphone. Imagine taking pictures in Dubai, Pattaya, Paris with a phone which is not of good quality. So I had to put, because before I travel maybe to Nairobi, before I go to Paris, I need to go with a smartphone so that I create memories. So and then I didn't take the goal by the end of December because there was another goal at home. So it wasn't going to make sense, and it needed my financial help. So after taking that goal during the week when we were traveling to Nairobi, I managed to buy myself iPhone 14 Pro Max. I achieved this goal early this year, and it is so amazing. And I'm proud of myself because I was looking at the figures. I was like, it's not possible. But because of this opportunity and what I've been able to, how much I make every time, I have seen that it's possible. I was looking at it. I was like, so at home they are asking me, what phone is this? I was even feeling shy to tell them. They are going to ask me, what? You went to buy 14 Pro Max. But because of my business, I understand that my business needs such a phone. And it's just amazing. And this year we were going to Nairobi. Trust me, I almost gave up. Like, I almost gave up, and I thank God for the leaders in this business, because they whatever they promise, they hold your hands. Truly, I saw them holding my hands. And one of the leaders, I went to the airport and I was told I can't travel because I don't have a visa. Like, going to Kenya having a visa for what? So it caught me by surprise, and the gates were closed. Lydia, you can't travel. I remember calling my mentor. I was like, mentor, I can't travel. And she encouraged me, no, you can't give up too soon. You travel. Another leader was traveling later. Imagine, I stayed at the airport from 9. Another leader was traveling at 3, came. At least for her, they pushed, and it was possible for her. And she said, there is no way I'm going to leave you here. Like, you remaining is an error. And I was like, okay, even if I go, I need to buy another ticket. She said, no problem. We are going to sort out when I come back. I remember gates were closed on her, but she said, there's no way I'm going to travel alone without her. And she managed to get me a ticket. They say the power of forever is the power of love, and I witnessed that, and I can attest to that. I saw that. I was so emotional. And from there, my leaders also were making other plans for me to just get to Nairobi. So it is such a beautiful business that even if you're about to give up, there will still be people in the business to just hold you and tell you this is not the right time. And imagine, I wouldn't have taken these beautiful pictures in Nairobi. It was a beautiful experience. It was a wonderful experience. And I was like, what if I missed? Because when I was giving up, I was like, maybe it's just the same experience that I had last year, but it was a whole lot of different experience. Like, I experienced new things, new vibes, new energy, and I've come back with another goal. Remember, my life started changing. I started putting up big goals when I attended the first success day, which was in Zanzibar. And right now, I've attended another success day that was in Nairobi, Kenya. I believe my life will never be the same. And I thank God for the leaders in this business. Maybe you are thinking to yourself, how is it going to be for you? Anything is possible. Yes, I've had challenges myself. Remember, I was joining this business when they were saying 30,000 teachers will be recruited. And I said to myself, like, I'm going to be on this list. 30,000 is a whole lot. But on the side, I said yes to the opportunity. And guess what? I was left out on 30,000 teacher recruitment. And I was hurt. But when I had to sit down and look at the income that I'm making, I'm even making, not looking down on teachers, but I'm even making more than what a teacher is earning. And I said, what if I never said yes to this opportunity? Where was I going to be? And someone 2 days ago just told me, like, you saved yourself from pain. You didn't apply because she was left out again. And she was telling me to apply again, I said, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm pushing my business. Let me see where Forever takes me. And Forever has not disappointed. And I believe I'm going to achieve more and more. So you are welcome on board. I can go on and talk, but this is the success day picture, and Zambia came out as the most improved country, and I believe I've contributed to it being the most improved country. Thank you so much, Lydia. I end here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lydia. You know, when you are talking, you know, you are really, really taking me in, and I was moving with you with your story. And for the people that are in this meeting, I mean, can you imagine if you were the one that actually brought Lydia into the business, and you hear her talking about how Forever has really transformed her life? How would you be feeling right now? And that's why you being on this meeting, it's for you, and it's for people that are waiting for you out there. And this was amazing for Zambia. I mean, Zambia last year grew by 60%, guys. That is 60, biggest growth in the whole of the Eastern and Central Africa, 60%. So they got a nice award there. And those were representatives from Zambia that came to Nairobi for the event. We had more than 800 people on that meeting. 800 successful people, 800 super excited people. And you know, while Lydia, you were talking, I was browsing through the chats, and I could see questions that are coming in from our guests. And some were saying, like, you know what, I'll do whatever it takes to get the capital. Yes, you do whatever it takes. Some are worried already, like, will I get the capital? I mean, why are you worried? You don't even know what the capital is. But the most important thing is for you to have a strong willingness to say, you know what, I'm not going to be left out on this opportunity. So looking at Forever really is an opportunity that's going to touch your life and touch the lives of so many other people. And as I had said earlier, I mean, you can make money in Forever through retailing the products, but also building a team. And when it comes to building a team, when you start to introduce other people to the business, I almost said hallelujah, because that's when you really start to reap the most benefits of Forever. That's when you'll start to experience Forever taking you to levels that you could have never thought possible. I mean, the people that you're bringing in, they can also go out there and bring in more people. And you know, you get to benefit from each and every one that started from you. Whoever that originated from you is part of your team. And whatever it is that they buy from Forever, you get to earn from that. Now, let's flip this diagram a little bit. Let's assume this is you, right? And this is me here, all right? If you bring me into the business, one thing you'll do for sure is you'll go an extra mile to make sure that I become successful, to make sure that I sell my products. Why? Because if I don't sell, I'm never going to come back again, and you'd miss that continuity of you earning through me. And you'd make sure that I also build a team, because if I build a team, your team also gets bigger. So for the people that are here for the first time looking at this opportunity, one thing that we can assure you is we will support you. And we'll support you not because we are the nicest people, not because we are, let me say angelic. No, we'll support you because also it makes sense business-wise to support you. As a matter of fact, even if I don't like you so much, but you are in my team, I'll support you. I mean, can you imagine? Because out there, it's exactly the opposite. Someone might be liking you a lot, even loving you, but will not support you because you growing, it means that they cannot grow. But we are in an opportunity whereby the only way the people that have brought you on this meeting, the only way they can grow is if they help you to grow as well. So you are covered. You are covered. And that's why we have people that are achieving things that they could have never thought possible for them. We have people that through Forever, they are driving their fast cars now because of Forever. We have people that started from really, really, really humble beginnings. We have people that could not afford even a decent life, but now their lives have totally changed. Lydia talked about young guys in their 20s driving serious machines. Look at these young guys. Look at these young guys. The oldest one is probably 30 there. And most of them, they managed to buy their first cars in their 20s. And I don't know where you are right now. Maybe you're in Switzerland, and for a 20-year-old guy to buy a BMW, maybe it's nothing. But for us in Tanzania, a 25-year-old guy buying a BMW, it is no joke. Look at some of our past partners in South Africa. Now, these guys are driving serious machines. I draw a lot of excitement from the guys in South Africa, they are driving the cars that are everyone's dream. I mean, you talk about the Porsches, you talk about Range Rovers, you talk about the latest Mercedes-Benz, latest BMWs, they are driving them, all the courtesy of Forever. So you decide how far you want to go with this business. You look at where you are right now and you make a decision of how far you want to go. Now, Lydia mentioned about the travelings. Every year we have an opportunity for you to travel, and you can get a fully paid ticket where you will be jetted off to a country that's gonna blow your mind. You'll be staying at 5-star hotels. And I can tell you, when I was introduced to Forever back in 2007, these were some of the things that got me skeptical a little bit. These are some of the things that sounded a little bit too good to be true. At this point, when the presentation was going on, when they started talking about the free travelings, then I started saying, now, come on, guys. You want to tell me that I sell my products, I make my profit, I get paid very well, and I still get free travelings? I mean, that's too much. I almost said, no, this is a scam. But I thank God I chose to join. And today, 17 years, every year, we have been flown for free at least 2 different countries every year. 17 years right now. I mean, you can do the numbers, how many countries we've been with, and you have an opportunity to start exploring the world with us, because these trips, these travelings, they will always be there. And I'll tell you about a lady that really, really inspired me. She's called Mariana from Namibia, and I saw her in the meeting. Mariana joined the business just over 2 years ago. In December last year, just December 2023, she clocked her 2nd year in the business. And she joined Forever, not for a good reason, but not an exciting reason. She got COVID. She got COVID-19. She got COVID, and she was introduced to the product. She used the products, and the results were amazing for her. And she said, you know what? She's a nurse. I mean, a professional nurse. And the results she got with the products, gave her the excitement to say, you know what? I'm going to build a business. And within 2 years, what she has achieved is amazing. Within 2 years, she has managed to renovate her parents' house, her mom's house. She has expanded the house. She right now, just recently, has bought a brand new apartment in Windhoek, in town, guys. That Windhoek is the capital of Namibia. And on top of that, she has qualified for free travelings. And last year in October, we were with her, where she came with her mother to Pattaya. Her mom, who is probably maybe approaching her 70, and she was flown to Pattaya for free, courtesy of Forever. So when you say yes to this opportunity, yes, it might feel like you are doing this for yourself, but it's just a matter of time you realize this is an opportunity not just for you, but it's for people that you actually love. I mean, driving a nice car, Mariana, a young lady, and she is, I mean, she is crushing it. She's one of the fastest growing people in Namibia. 2 years in the business. 2 years in the business. Isn't that amazing? Not just in Namibia, by the way. She's one of the fastest growing people in the whole of Southern Africa. All that within 2 years. And why am I emphasizing on her 2 years journey? Because I know in my 17 years, in 2010, I was meeting people and they were saying, you know what, Enos, I think you're successful because you joined in 2007. Us guys who are joining in 2010, it's too late for us. You guys have finished all the people. People were saying that in 2010. 2015, I would meet people and they say, you know what, if I had joined just 5 years ago, if I had joined in 2010, right now, oh my gosh, today is 2024. And we have people that have joined the business in 2021. 2021 and they are crushing it. I mean, it's never too late. You get to decide how far you want to go. You get to decide what you want to benefit from forever. This is me and my wife enjoying an amazing breakfast with a view. I always tell people, when you are eating breakfast with a view, you never finish the food. You never finish the food. But when you are eating your breakfast and there's no view, the only exciting thing there is the food. You clear the plate. You watch. I'm telling you, I travel around a lot and I always look at people's plates. Nobody finishes their plates. The views is amazing. The ambience is amazing. I mean, it's simply awesome. This is Veronica Kunda, one of the fastest growing leader that we have as well in Africa. I mean, she's a Tanzania, born and raised in Tanzania, built a successful business in Tanzania, built another business in Kenya. And about, I think 4 years ago, she went on to build a business in South Africa. So she has a massive business in South Africa, massive business in Namibia. You know, Mariana is part of the people in her team as well. And guess what? I'm lucky because she's in my team as well. I've never been to South Africa to build a business, but I am from South Africa. And I'm saying that to remind you of the, limitless opportunities that are waiting for you, because you have no idea who you're going to get in the business and how big they can grow. And I tell you, you will get people that will join your business that will build a business bigger than the one that you could have built on your own. Simply amazing. I mean, I love what Forever does and the opportunity that it offers. Now, we have an opportunity that's waiting for you right now. We have a trip to India. And I know, true story, guys, true story. I hope you can see my video, true story. We love to travel with our children. And this time around, so we told our children, guys, we are traveling in April. He said, yeah, really, where are we going? And we said, we are going to India. And our second boy, he did his face like this. India? And I was like, okay. The way he thinks about India is totally different from what he's going to see. But let me tell you why Forever decided to take us to India. Because right now, India hosts the biggest number of young people that are making it rain in Forever. The number one in India, I think is turning 25 this year, if not 26, and is number one in India. Is among the top 10 in the world. I mean, they do events within their country, and they have attendance of over 18,000 people. And we will gather the whole world in India in April, and we expect to have the biggest event in the history of Forever. Over 20,000 people will be in attendance. And I can tell you, if you'll manage to get there, if you'll manage to be part of that meeting, 2024 will never be the same for you. You being surrounded by over 20,000 people, you come back a different person. And I know because in 2014, we went to London, we went to the UK, and Forever hosted an event at the O2 Arena. O2 Arena is where Beyonce would perform. And we had just over 20,000, no, we were approaching 20,000 people in 2014. And that year, we came back to Tanzania, totally transformed. We had the biggest performance in our business in 2014, you know, we grew the most in 2014. So I know for sure, those of you will be lucky to be in India. You're in for a treat, guys. The energy you're gonna come back with, the knowledge you're gonna come back with, it's simply amazing, guys. So give your and again, next year in September, we have another exciting opportunity waiting for us where we will get to cruise around I think it's going to be along the Caribbean probably, and we'll go to Venice and experience a cruise ship. I've never experienced a cruise ship. I've traveled so many places, but I've never been on a cruise ship. So I am equally super excited for this. I mean, it's going to be amazing. Not next year anymore. This is now this year in September. We will be cruising with Forever. I mean, all the top leaders will be there. I mean, the cruise ship will pick only the cream of the cream. Maybe just maximum about 1,000 people amongst millions that are in Forever will be on that cruise ship. And come on, I cannot wait to be there. You know, I'm going to work hard to make sure that I'm there so that I don't miss out anything in Forever. Finally, amazing people, let me finish up with the final biggest thing in Forever. As you're building your business in Forever with Forever, you have an opportunity to also share profit with the company. And people get to this point of sharing profit with the company, very few. You know, I'll tell you, about maybe 1% of all the members in Forever will get to share profit with the company. But those that get there, their lives get transformed. We have Mildred from Zambia, you know, our top in Zambia. She managed to move from this tiny, cute but tiny house to a mansion using Forever. She's enjoying working from home, driving serious machines. You know, she used to be employed. She was employed and she was saying, you know, on our testimony, she would eat chicken this month and pay for it next month. You know what we mean? Now she wakes up in the morning and she gets to pick which 4x4 is she gonna drive to go to town and build her business. Really, life has been amazing for her. They are living an extraordinary life, traveling around with the family. I mean, her life has completely turned around because of this opportunity. And I can tell you, you know, she's one of the people that have persisted in the business. So the success that she has is out of her persistence, out of her push in the business. And she even got an opportunity to speak at an event in the UK, you know, addressing people that are successful. I mean, really Forever opens up an opportunity for each and every one. And I can tell you, you know, she loves her grandchild, and she says she has missed a lot of things on her growing up. So she makes sure that her grandchild is not missing a thing. And she gets to enjoy life with the family. She has even used Forever to establish another business. You know, you could be listening to us right now and you love to have other businesses out there. You can use Forever to do that. I mean, she has built a successful business, you know, on the side of Forever. And her business is growing big right now. She's going to be making sausages right now. And it's simply amazing. I mean, who would want to have multiple businesses and who are the CEOs of your businesses? It's only her and her children. Awesome and amazing. I mean, Forever has opened up the opportunity for her. This is the same lady who a few years ago, she would eat chicken this month and pay for it next month, living in a tiny house. And now with Forever, moved to a mansion, and she is even expanding into other businesses. I mean, look at that transformation. Absolutely amazing. I mean, you can tell that as a family, they are happy. You know, they have the security. I mean, look at their eyes. You can see the you know, that comfort that they have from their eyes. I mean, I love what Forever has done for people. Guys, we have hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of testimonies. And as I'm sharing these testimonies, you know, I want to remind you that one day it will be your testimony that we'll be sharing. One day it will be you that we'll be talking about the house that you've built with Forever. It will be you that will be talking about the things that you've managed to achieve with Forever. This is me and my wife. This is where we live, a beautiful house just by the beach. These are some of our investment. I'm right here, right now on this room down here doing my meeting. And I can tell you, 17 years ago, if you had told me that, Enos, you know, years down the line, you'd be owning what we own today. And I'm not saying that to brag about anything, but I'm saying that to remind you that your dreams are possible, because I know you've got those dreams and I know you want to see them happening. And we have so many people that have managed to really live their dream life. This is Blandina, another fun, very, very successful lady from Tanzania. She has come from very, very low beginnings. I mean, she used to work for Vodacom as a customer care agent. She moved from Vodacom. She went to work to another company, again as a customer care agent, and she joined Forever. And suddenly, you know, the company that she was working with went belly up, so she lost her job. Luckily, she had Forever. I mean, if right now you're employed and if that's your only income, you need to pray a lot. You need to pray a lot, because if the company you're working with fires you or, goes out of business, that's it, you've lost your income. Don't depend on one income. Build a second income, and Forever can easily help you establish a part-time income. And Blandina has achieved a lot of things. And I don't know if this video is very clear on your side, but in last year, a few months ago, she was among the few Tanzanians that were invited to a big, I would say, a national event covered by national TV, to be given keys of their brand new apartments that are in a building which is at a location, one of the most expensive locations that we have in Dar es Salaam. And this is someone that back in 2009, she was picking calls, at Vodacom as a customer care agent. My name is Blandina Njau. Thank you so much for calling Vodacom. How can I help you? And today she's being featured on a national TV amongst only 43 Tanzanians. They were given keys to their houses on that day. I mean, I feel, just feeling so much blessings talking about these people, because I know all of them since they joined the business up to now, they are super, super successful. We've got our partners from South Africa who are owning mansions with this business. Guys, I mean, you decide. The sky is just the beginning. You decide what you want to do with Forever. Whether this is going to be a small part-time opportunity, it's fantastic. And there's no problem with that. Everybody could use an extra income. And you can take your Forever business as a small part-time opportunity. Or rather, you can make a decision and say, you know what? I don't want just to be, using Forever as a part-time opportunity. I want to go all in. I want to push harder. I want to see how far I can go. And I can tell you there are no limits. And every time I talk about South Africa, I get excited. First of all, I'm counting days right now. In about 2.5 weeks, I will be going to South Africa to spend a weekend there with the top leaders in South Africa. We'll have leaders from Ghana. We'll have leaders from Nigeria. We'll have visitors from the US. We'll have visitors from our vice president from Cote d'Ivoire. We'll be there for a weekend of trainings and inspiration and connecting. I mean, it's amazing, to be honest, to be in an opportunity which gives you way more than money. I mean, money is good, and I love money, and I work hard for that. But I mean, if you can be in an opportunity that doesn't just give you money, it touches your heart with the fact that you are also offering an opportunity to other people, is simply, simply amazing, guys. So for the guys that are here for the first time, I know, this can be exciting, but also overwhelming. I mean, I see the questions there. Some are saying, how are these people achieving all of these things? We understand that. And I can assure you, this presentation is not going to answer all your questions. What this presentation can do for you is to get you to a point where you say, I want this. And if right now you feel like I want this, let me assure you one thing. This one presentation is not enough to make you an expert of Forever. It's not enough to make you understand everything about what we do and how we do it. And that's why we have designed a support structure for you. We have a way that's going to help you take, let me call them the baby steps, one at a time. When you join the business, you have a series of trainings that you'll go through. You have orientations that you'll go through. You'll be taken through the products. You'll be taken through the assistance of building a business. So yes, this is going to be your own business, but you're not going to be building it by yourself. There will be someone that's going to be assisting you in building your business, and you will be part of a global community that aims at empowering you so that you can also be successful in forever, so that we keep the forever flag higher and higher. We are one big family, and we strive and we push each other to make sure that we get there. And yes, this is fantastic, but I want to remind you, it is work. Yes, you'll need to sweat. Yes, you'll need to put in the effort. I mean, I used to put my 2 hours every day into building the business. And only then, 9 months down the line, is when I reaped the mega benefits out of that. So yes, it will be tough. It's not going to be easy, but we assure you, when you are in the business, we will be working with you. Step by step, every step, we will be working with you. So get started. And to get started is very easy. You know, the first thing is get in touch with the person that invited you here. They will show you how you can get started. They will help you answer some of the questions that you have. And then after that, you'll purchase the products that you want to start with. And the figures are different from one country to another. The joining amounts, they can be as low as just $100. And I'm not, you know, saying $100 is nothing, but what I'm saying is the kind of money that cannot stop you from starting a life-changing opportunity. Nobody can dare stand and tell people that I missed on a life-changing opportunity because I could not find $100, because I could not even find $400. No one can dare say that. I mean, no one can dare look at their children 10 years down the line, you know, look at your children straight on their faces and tell them, you know what, I got an opportunity that could have made me take you to the best schools that we have in the country, an opportunity that could have made me take you to travel around the world, but I missed it because I could not get $300. No one can dare say that. So no capital can stop you guys. It's your willingness that will either say you will be in the business or not. And once you join the business, we'll have a one-on-one session with you that we call a planning session. That one, we don't combine you with anybody. It's us with you alone. We want to understand your goals. We want to understand what you want to achieve. We want to understand your strength. We want to understand what you want to focus on. And then we'll give you a roadmap out of that. And then after that, we go out there and build the business together. As I said, it is your business and you're going to build the business, but you're not going to be building the business by yourself. We'll be there with you. We'll hold your hand and we will work with you. So I want to really welcome you to our family. And I want to apologize for, you know, overstretching the time. I mean, we are on almost the last day of January, and I was feeling like I don't want to hold anything back, because one thing that I know, there is someone here in the meeting. We have about 246 people. There's someone in the meeting right now who is making a decision. I know that. There's someone in the meeting right now who is making a commitment. Someone who is drawing a line and saying, you know what, going forward, I'm not going to be the same. And if you are that person, this meeting is for you. If you are not there yet, don't worry. This meeting is still for you. Stay close with us. And if you have reached this point, more than 1.5 hours together, guys, thank you so much. I truly appreciate, you know, you choosing to remain. I mean, it's incredible. Maybe it confirms the kind of people that we have in the meeting today are the people that want to get things done, that they don't just want to, you know, start something and leave it along the way. Thank you for that. I really commend you for that. Now, if you've reached up to this point, one thing that I can assure is you can make it in this business, and you've actually qualified to be guided by some of our experts. We have experts in the business. We have mentors in the business and coaches in the business that are qualified, that are experienced. And one of these coaches is going to reach out to you. That I assure you, because if you've reached up to this point, we know you're serious. One of these coaches is going to reach out to you. And what I encourage you to do is get in touch back to them ASAP, so that you can get started in the business. Tomorrow we are closing the month, and I know we've got exciting offers for people that are joining the business right now. So, you know, they say you bend the iron while it is still hot. The feelings that you have right now, get started and we move together. Once again, I want to welcome you to our family. And this is a family that can promise you only one thing, that we're going to hold your hand and we are going to work with you until you get to the goals that you want. Thank you also so very much. And I want to wish you all an amazing, amazing 2024. May God bless you in the decision that you are going to make tonight, because it's definitely not just a decision to join forever. It's a decision whether you're going to transform your life and the lives of people around you or not. So thank you so much. And we have come to the end of our meeting. And I want to thank you once again. I'm feeling, I have a lot of gratitude in my heart right now that I keep saying thank you so much, guys. So I will definitely see you at the top. And before we get to the top, I'll see you at work first. Thank you so much. And I wish you great success. I love you all so much. Bye-bye.